Hi, everybody. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. I'm in my driveway, just got off work. I have a full message to deliver, a lot of prophetic ness, I guess it could be called prophetic ness. I had to take a few notes. I hope it blesses you. It goes alongside the devotional. I'm excited. I have a day off again tomorrow, so I'm excited to see also what more poor, I hear him. What more poor I have for you. Some days he's silent with me, and those are days to rest and fill back up. And then there's days to pour. And right now is one of those pours. So let's get to it. I hope you're having a great Tuesday. So beautiful. Again, I'm sorry, I can't stop bragging on the creator of heaven and earth right now. The weather, y'all, like the grin on my face right now is like the weather, and it's him, of course, but the weather is so beautiful. It's just, we really should reach a place where the things like that, the creation itself, can make you smile every day. I know when things are hard, you're focused on that, you're hyper focused, but we should be also hyper focused on the everyday surroundings, which in turn, I hear you. The Holy Spirit says that that's how I hear him so well is, when I'm in my emotions, I'm not in the spirit. And so I'm not hyper focused on where and what he could be speaking to me. And so we don't want to, force it, but we want to be hyper focused. I hear you. We don't want to force it, but we want to be hyper focused, which is being in the spirit. Okay. Holy Spirit says, get to it. Okay. So all day today, I kept hearing him say, a lot of you feel like, is this as good as it gets? Is this as good as it gets? Kind of like that movie, As Good as It Gets, with Helen Hunt and Jack Nicholson. And the Lord said, no. I had to take this down. He said, no, this is not as good as it gets. And I know life has made you feel like that. And everything you've been through and how tired you are makes you feel like, well, if this is as good as it gets, then I guess I'll accept it. He's saying, as much as, yes, we want to accept his will, it doesn't change that he's still good. So the good will still come, he says. The as good as it gets is him showing you how good he is. Let me say that again. The as good as it gets has nothing to do with the world or the circumstances. He's saying you still have to hold on. Once you've surrendered totally and you've said, your will be done, Lord, he says, okay, now it's time for me to show up and show you that this isn't as good as it gets in your circumstances, but I'm about to, I hear you, show you as good as I can get as far as him, because he is good. So hold on for how good he can get. I hear you. And not just how good it's going to get as far as where you are in your circumstances. You're feeling like this is as good as it gets. He's saying, yeah, maybe when I hear you, he says, this time with him. This time you're going to see how good he is, because this isn't how good it can get, because this time you're doing it with him. Okay, he's flowing. I told y'all he filled me up. I had to get parked and get ready to pour. Parked to pour. He says she's parked to pour. I told y'all. Okay. It's a time to advance. This is what he says in the devotional today. Move forward, my child. You have remained where you are long enough. On the way home as well, I told you this was a lot of prophetic, guys. He kept saying to me, some out there are getting a red light and a green light, and it's confusing. I don't have any more information on that. That's just what he said. That will resonate to you. Take it back to God. Test the spirit. He said, you will know what that means. He said, there is a red light and a green light, and he won't let me reveal any more. He wouldn't give me any more. He just said, whoever that's for, you'll know what that means. He is indeed giving you a red light and a green light. And if it still confuses you, seek him further. He said, or just wait. He's not ready to reveal the rest. But if it's confusing you, he said, don't let it. I'll give you the rest of the revelation when it's time. Okay. Take my hand and run with me into the abundance of my sweet promises. Okay. So it's funny, you guys, I was doing a little bit of a fast today. I'm done with it now. But at the very end of my fast, I found a Hershey's Kiss at the bottom of my lunch pail at work. And I was like, oh, yum. I was like, I'm going to have this, Lord. Thank you. I'm so hungry. And right now, you guys, it says this. This is crazy. This is how he speaks. This is what I mean by being open in the spirit, you guys, and being just aware and hyper focused for him. Okay. So I found the Hershey Kiss at the bottom of my lunch pail. And I thanked him. I thanked him because we go to him with prayer and supplication and thankfulness, right? That's what's pleasing to him in the heavenly realm. And it says this, take my hand and run with me into the abundance of my sweet promises, right? Okay. Found the Hershey's Kiss. And I did not know that my devotional said this. And The next line, you guys, says, my kiss has awakened your heart and equipped you for the day. And it was almost kind of crazy because I was hungry and I was like, Lord, I could use even just this Hershey kiss. I'm so glad I'm done with the fast. And I popped it and I ate it. And he's saying in this devotional, come with me in the abundance of my sweet promises. What is a Hershey's kiss? It's a sweet, right? And then the next line says, my kiss has awakened your heart to equip you for this day. He's awesome, guys. He speaks in everything and everyone if you're willing to be open to him and use discernment and take it back to him and test the spirit, okay? Because remember, the enemy can try to come in like an angel of light. So you got to have that discernment. You got to seek him. You can't give up. You're always going to be searching for him. You will never fully reach a destination. Please know that. As I promised, I hear you, because he's saying as you level up, the enemy's going to level up too. He's going to keep studying your weaknesses. So you got to always be in training. Okay. As I promised Joshua, I promise you, every place you set your foot will be yours. New territory is waiting. A calling beckons you onward. Faith is not stagnant. It's a movement. Remember, guys, faith is an action verb. It's moving. A catalyst that propels you into the fullness of my plan for you. Okay. I propel you guys. I know for me, as a runner, I buy certain types of shoes because they propel my primary mover muscles when I run. And that allows me to do less exertion on my bones, joints, and muscles. And it allows me to use, I hear you, that propel motion to tap into, not making it all about the impact on my body. So that's what the Holy Spirit is saying with this. He's saying your hope is that propulsion off of that shoe of the race of faith. I hear you. He's so good with these analogies. So the hope is your propulsion muscle. Okay. If faith is a muscle, you have to build it. You have to make it stronger. So just like me, when I run, I buy shoes that help with that propulsion. Okay. They propel me. Okay. That's what's going to keep you running the race of faith to finish. Okay. Hope is overtaking every thought and driving out discouragement. Together we will run along the paths. Run, you guys, run. I didn't know that was about to happen. Run. Together we will run. I hear you. Today I saw a shirt at work that somebody was wearing and it said, just do it running. Just do it running. And then right after that, I saw a shirt that said the same Nike symbol. It was like a J for the Nike symbol and it said just Jesus. So pretty cool, right? So he says, hope is overtaking every thought and driving out discouragement. Together we will run along the paths that once felt intimidating and scary. Nothing can stop you when I am with you and call you forward. Keep your eyes on me. Carry the gift of love. I put out that music video a couple days ago, guys, said, keep your eyes on me. And carry the gift of love and mercy to those you meet. Great commission, guys, and anybody who needs to hear your testimony. Don't give up. You have people tethered to you, guys. It's not just you you're doing. Matter of fact, he chose you because he knows that you'll run the race for others, not just yourself. Okay. The promise is just the cherry on top of the sundae. It's always about people, his people. I know he's teaching us, I hear you, to love people the way he does. We say to him, I want to love like you, Christ. Well, then he's going to send people that are hard to love. That's how he teaches us, guys. He doesn't just boom, hit us with a wand. He's a magic trick. He says, if you want to learn how to love like me, I'm going to give you hard people to love. So that's for somebody, you guys. He says, keep your eyes on me and carry the gift of love and mercy to those you meet. He will send them. Run with me in passionate pursuit, and we will advance my kingdom together. You got to partner with God, okay? You got to partner with God with passionate pursuit, he's saying. Partner with passionate pursuit. I admit that I haven't yet acquired the absolute fullness that I am pursuing, says, this is Philippians 3:12. But I run with passion into the abundance so that I may reach the purpose that Jesus Christ has called me to fulfill and wants me to discover. I don't depend on my own strength to accomplish this. We have no power, guys, none. So we have to, and I don't mean that to sound like, we're lowly, we're humble. Humble just knows that we need him. It doesn't mean that we still want to, be confident in the gifts he's given us. And that's where that confidence comes from, knowing that our creator gave us those gifts in order to impact the world for the kingdom, right? And so it's not like it's not me. No, you say, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, right? That's where that confidence is. It's knowing that without him, I hear you, you could do nothing. Okay. Believers, we know this, you guys. Let me just tell you, try doing life without God. See how that works out. I'm just saying. Okay. I do have one compelling focus, and that's to forget about all the past as I have fastened my heart to the future instead. Philippians 3:12. Get into it, you guys. Again, focus. It says, I do have one compelling focus. Remember I said it's a hyper focus on him, guys. Be open in the spirit and just know, you guys, that it's time to advance. And he says, this is not as good as it gets. He wants you to see how good he can get because this time you're doing it with him. I hope this blessed y'all. That was full of the Holy Spirit.